Sorry, I was setting up the stream, so it was a little bit off from when I wanted to start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another stream with Rosquit. Today we have the final Five Nights at Freddy's game that I currently own, which is Sister Location. This is the one out of the original five that I know the least about. So some of these I'm probably going to just die randomly. So let's go ahead and jump in. New game.
Welcome to the first day of your exciting new career. Whether you were approached at a job fair, read our ad and screws, bolts, and hairpins, or if this is the result of a dare, we welcome you. I will be your personal guide to help you get started. I'm a Model 5 of the Handyman's Robotics and Unit Repair System, but you can call me Hand Unit. Your new career promises challenge, intrigue, and endless janitorial opportunities. Please enter your name as seen above the keypad. This cannot be changed later, so please be careful. It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. One moment. Welcome, Eggs Benedict.
Okay.
You can now open the elevator using that bright, red, and obvious button. Let's get to work.
Why is it taped off?
Allow me to fill this somewhat frightening silence with some light-hearted banter. Due to the massive success, and even more so the unfortunate closing of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, it was clear that the stage was set, no pun intended, for another contender in children's entertainment. Unlike most entertainment venues, our robotic entertainers are rented out for private parties during the day, and it's your job to get the robots back in proper working order before the following morning. You are now in the primary control module. It's actually a crawl space between the two front showrooms. Now, let's get started with your daily tasks. View the window to your left. This is the Ballora Gallery Party Room and Dance Studio, encouraging kids to get fit and enjoy pizza. Let's turn on the light and see if Ballora is on stage. Press the blue button on the elevated keypad to your left.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. It looks like Ballora doesn't feel like dancing. Let's give her some motivation. Press the red button now to administer a controlled shock. Maybe that will put the spring back in her step. Let's check the light again.
Okay, that's just cruel.
Excellent. Ballora is feeling like her old self again and will be ready to perform again tomorrow.
That's a terrifying clock on the wall
Now
as well.
view the window to your right. This is the Funtime Auditorium, where Funtime Foxy encourages kids to play and share. Try the light. Let's see what Funtime Foxy is up to. Looks like Funtime Foxy is taking the day off. Let's motivate Funtime Foxy with a controlled shock.
Whoa, what was... I saw like Balloon Boy.
Let's try another controlled shock.
Oh, it's him in the window.
Looks like Funtime Foxy is in perfect working order. Great job. In front of you is another vent shaft. Crawl through it to reach the Circus Gallery control module.
Okay, nothing yet.
Motion trigger, Circus Gallery vent.
On the other side of the glass is Circus Baby's auditorium. Let's check the light and see what Baby is up to. Looks like a few of the lights are out, but we can fix that later. Let's encourage Baby to cheer up with a controlled shock.
You know, I would not be happy having people do this to me.
Let's try another controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock. Great job, Circus Baby. We knew we could count on you. That concludes your duties for your first night on the job. We don't want you to leave overwhelmed, otherwise you might not come back. Please leave using the vent behind you, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Okay.
Another day.
Oh, that's right. It's the
in the lives of Vlad and his distressed mistress. Where will they go? What will they do? All of that and more happening now.
Clara, I tell you, the baby isn't mine.
Count, I tell you that it is. You're the only vampire I've ever loved. And the baby turns his bottles into powdered milk.
That doesn't mean anything.
He sleeps on the ceiling fan.
Upright or upside down?
What does it matter? You need to be part of your son's life.
I'm an old man, Clara. I can't be a father.
Well, then at least pay your child support, you deadbeat!
Will Vlad and his distressed mistress find common ground? Tune in next time.
Daddy, you let the other children go see her. Why won't you let me go?
Welcome back for another night of intellectual stimulation, pivotal career choices, and self-reflection on past mistakes. We're committed to creating a unique and fulfilling work experience. One part of that commitment is ensuring that you don't get tired of the voice that you're hearing right now. Using the keypad below, please select a new companion voice. For male, press 1. For female, press 2. For text only, press 3. For other options, press 4.
This is one Markiplier. There's no numbers.
It seems that you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for choosing Angsty Teen.
The elevator stopped. You know the routine. You can get up now or whatever. Stay here if you want. So, funny story. A dead body was found in this vent once. Okay, so not that funny, but it's a story. Okay, let's start with your nightly chores. You should check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage, but whatever.
I'm close to it. Okay, why won't you let me do the...
Huh. I guess Ballora has better things to do. Let's zap her. That should be fun. Let's check on Funtime Foxy. Make sure he's ready for showtime tomorrow.
Great. Great. Great.
There seems to have been a problem with the voice synthesizer. Default settings have been restored. Please proceed through the vent ahead of you to Circus Baby's auditorium.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Circus Baby had a busy day today. Let's check the light and make sure she's in proper working order. Oh, Circus Baby, we aren't here to play hide and seek. Let's encourage Baby to come out of hiding with a controlled shock. Let's try another controlled shock. There seems to be a power malfunction that is affecting our ability to properly motivate Baby. Please stand by while I reboot the system. I will be offline momentarily during this process. Various other systems may be offline as well, such as security doors, vent locks, and oxygen. Commencing system restart.
Motion trigger. Entryway vent. Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened. Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened. Motion trigger. Technician control.
I don't recognize you. You are new. I remember this scenario, however. It's a strange thing to want to do, to come here. I'm curious what events would lead a person to want to spend their nights in a place like this. Willingly. Maybe curiosity. Maybe ignorance. There is a space under the desk. Someone before you crafted it into a hiding place, and it worked for him. I recommend that you hurry, though. You will be safe there. Just try not to make eye contact. It will be over soon. They will lose interest.
Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, oh, that's horrible sounds. Come on.
She's watching us. We have to leave now. We will see you again soon.
When your guide comes back online, he is going to tell you that he was unsuccessful, that you must restart the system manually. He will then tell you to crawl through Ballora Gallery as fast as you can to reach the breaker room. If you follow his instructions, you will die. Ballora will not return to her stage anymore. She will catch you. The power will be restored shortly. When you crawl through Ballora Gallery, go slowly. She cannot see you and can only listen for your movement. When you hear her music become louder, she is growing near, listening for you. Wait and be still.
Thank you for your patience. It seems that the power system cannot be restarted automatically. You will need to restart the power system manually. Please return to the primary control module.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
Okay.
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Will you shut up? She's behind me. Fuck! Well, because so you can't run. God damn it. I heard it go from left to right.
You will now be required to crawl through the Ballora Gallery
cool.
using the vent
I heard
to your
her go
left to
from
reach the
my
breaker
right ear
room.
to my left ear, and she
It
didn't
is
pass in
recommended
front of
that
me.
you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily
absolutely no
as to
running.
not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Absolutely no
Gallery
running.
maintenance vent opened.
Jeez, okay, I can't tell exactly how close she is. I think there's a trope in this where you have to get killed by everything.
To crawl through the Ballora gallery using the vent to your left to reach the breaker room. It is recommended that you stay low to the ground and reach the other side as fast as possible as to not disturb Ballora. I will deactivate myself momentarily as to not create an auditory disturbance. Deactivating.
Ballora Gallery maintenance vent opened.
Hello, everyone. So if I'm being quiet, I'm trying to hear.
It seems you are taking a long time. Please proceed as quickly and as quietly as possible.
Okay, she's close. Yeah, we're at 2. Right ear. Far away. Coming closer. Sorry, left ear. Okay. Left ear.
Motion trigger breaker room.
You may now interface with the breaker control box. Using the interface may disrupt nearby electronics. If you feel you are in danger, feel free to disconnect the interface temporarily until it is safe to reconnect.
Oh, okay.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here.
Where's the breaker?
Go back to your stage. Everything is okay.
What am I doing? Oh. Okay. Whoa, hi!
Let's go back to sleep.
Where are you? Oh, that's not cool.
Calm down. I think it was just a mouse.
That was like right here. Like, okay, so I think I can do like 50. Back up.
It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
Go back to your stage. Do you have another spot, or is that the farthest you go?
You must be hearing things, silly.
That's as far as it goes.
Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here.
Well, it's just kind of like, it's so, like, just there.
Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep.
Okay, so I think you have to do a full round, then drop everything back to green. So not just that danger level there.
Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse.
Sir?
Nope, no one is here.
Sir, I need you to go back to your starting point.
It's bedtime. Let's go back to our stage.
Where is he? Oh, jeez. Okay.
You must be hearing things, silly.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, if you drop it,
Calm down and go back to sleep.
it has to restart. There's no, like, partially doing it. Wait.
Go back to your stage.
He's to the left.
Everything is okay.
Does it?
Everything is okay.
Okay.
Go back to sleep.
It doesn't... Okay, so you can do partial. Go back. I've been taking my time with this.
Oh, calm down. I think it was just a
Not on your
mouse.
stage. Not on the stage. Go back. Okay, so we're gonna do like 40%. Where are you?
Nope, no one is here.
Back up. Where are you?
It's
Back up.
bedtime. Let's go back to our stage. You must be hearing
Every time I get to 100, he's like right there. Oh, this is so unnerving. It's so well done. Where is he?
Calm
Okay, he's
down
off
and
stage.
Go back to sleep. No one is here.
Okay.
Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep.
This is so unnerving.
Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse.
Where are you?
Nope, no one is here.
Okay, he's there. Alright.
It's bedtime.
That's the same voice used... They used that, that voice actor in Poppy's Playtime.
You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back
Hi,
to
Funtime
sleep.
Freddy.
No one is here. Go back to your stage. Everything is okay. Everything
Okay.
You must be hearing things, silly. Calm down and go back to sleep. No one is here. Go back to your stage.
Where is he?
Everything is okay.
Where are you? Oh God, hi. Not playing.
Everything is okay. Let's go back to sleep.
Go back to the stage. Go back to the stage. Okay, good.
Oh, calm down. I think it was just a mouse.
Great job. This completes your tasks for the night. Please proceed back through the Ballora Gallery with care, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.
Is someone there?
Hello?
I can hear someone creeping through my room. Perhaps not.
Did she go back to her? My goodness.
As the sun sets, so also does another chapter in the saga of love lost between Vlad and his distressed mistress. Can they be reconciled? Can their love rise again? That and more happening now.
Clara, the baby isn't mine.
It is Vlad. They had trouble catching him in the nursery today.
So what? Lots of kids get hyper and run around and stuff.
They had to knock him out of the air with a broom.
I have to go.
They're going to dock your paychecks.
They can't do that. I'm a vampire. I don't get paychecks.
You work the graveyard shift at the Fry Me Taco. Don't lie to me.
Oh, the humanity! When will the heartbreak end? When will these two ships passing in the night rekindle their long-lost love? Tune in tomorrow to find out.
There's so much audio with this, though, because I'm just like, I'm listening to, like, everything.
Daddy just once let me go play with her. She's so pretty and shiny. Didn't you make her just for me?
Welcome back to another pivotal night of your thriving new career, where you get to really ask yourself, what am I doing with my life? What would my friends say? And most importantly, will I ever see my family again? We understand the stresses of a new job, and we're here for you. To help you reach a more stable and relaxing frame of mind, we offer several musical selections to help make this elevator ride as relaxing and therapeutic as possible. We offer contemporary jazz, classical, rainforest ambiance, as well as a wide selection of other choices. Using the keypad below, please type the first few letters of the musical selection you would prefer. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Casual Bongos. Now that your elevator experience has been customized to your needs and you're thoroughly relaxed, it's worth mentioning that due to your lackluster performance yesterday, your pay has been decreased by a substantial amount. Please enjoy the rest of your descent.
You had two things try. Actually, you had three things try to kill me last night.
Due to unforeseen malfunctions from today's shows, your nightly duties will require you to perform maintenance that you may or may not be skilled enough to perform. It became necessary for technicians to attempt to disconnect Funtime Freddy's power module. However, they were unsuccessful. Allowing them to try again would be an inefficient path forward, as we would need to allow 6 to 8 weeks for recovery and physical therapy. You will need to reach the parts and service room on the other side of Funtime Auditorium to perform the procedure yourself. Let's check on Ballora first and make sure she's on her stage. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Ballora Gallery.
She look broken?
Let's check on Funtime Foxy. It's important to make sure she's on her stage before entering. Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium.
No.
There is no need to check on Baby tonight. Please refrain from entering unauthorized areas. Proceed directly to Funtime Auditorium.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
I'm going to go against what you said, because you already docked my pay anyway. Let's see.
Did you know that I was on stage once? It wasn't for very long, only one day. What a wonderful day, though. I was in a small room with balloons and a few tables. No one sat at the tables, though, but children would run in and out. Some were afraid of me, others enjoyed my songs. Music was always coming from somewhere else, down a hall. I would always count the children. I'm not sure why. I was always acutely aware of how many there were in the room with me. 2, then 3, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 2, then none. They usually played together in groups of 2 or 3. I was covered in glitter. I smelled like birthday cake. There were 2, then 3, then 5, then 4. I can do something special. Did you know that? I can make ice cream. Although I only did it once. There were 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. Something happened when there was 1. A little girl, standing by herself. I was no longer myself, and I stopped singing. My stomach opened, and there was ice cream. I couldn't move, at least, not until she stepped closer. There was screaming for a moment, but only for a moment. Then other children rushed in again, but they couldn't hear her over the sounds of their own excitement. I still hear her sometimes. Why did that happen?
Well then.
Motion trigger. Circus gallery vent.
I don't know.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Whoa. Fuck. Like, I knew it was right there. I just couldn't do anything. Oh, hello. Wow, this is really loud. Okay, I don't have to... Oh, we're up to 3, by the way. Oops. Which one's this? Okay, so that's that one. Okay. I'm not gonna make this one anyway. Okay, and you're the super one that goes through kids. So you're a triple. So you would be like this. This is fine.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent open.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Wait a second. Okay, wait a second. Okay.
Motion trigger,
Oh.
parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it.
His right cheek or my right cheek? 'Cause that would be this one.
Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it. Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye.
His right eye? I see this one. I don't see a button here. I see the left eye button. Wait, is it that? Nope, that's just the shine. Oh, I see. Thank you.
Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose. Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw.
This one? Jesus.
Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity. Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
What? Oh. Below the... Huh? What are you talking? Oh. Where are you scurrying to?
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
I know, I can't tell where he is. Is he just in those two spaces? Where else is he?
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
I would if I could find him in time. Where are the other scurry points? Because I found two of them. No, I don't. Wait, do I gotta flash him?
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon.
Fuck. She didn't want to lead. She didn't want to lead me in front. Lead the front of me that time.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark.
Oh, I do have pause on this one. Nice. So you got to find where he's coming out, and then when he comes out,
as to
then
not
poke him.
accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts and service room.
Wait. Okay, give it a second. Okay. Oh, come on, I was right there. Damn it. There definitely seems to be some RNG with this room. Damn it.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Unlike Ballora, Funtime Foxy is motion activated. For this reason, it's important to keep the room dark, as to not accidentally activate her. You have been provided with a flash beacon. Use it if you need to get your bearings and to ensure you don't bump into anything. However, use it as sparingly as possible. Proceed forward to reach the parts
side,
and
I saw
service
you.
room.
Okay. We're not moving until she's gone. Not moving. Right in front of me. Okay. Okay. I'm going to wait until she's completely off screen before I make a move. Okay. Foxy is being extremely extra today. Was that her on the side? Oh, hi. Okay, still there. Still there. Good. Okay.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. It seems that Funtime Freddy is out of power, which should make your job much easier. The release switch for the chest cavity is located on the underside of the endoskeleton jaw. To reach it, we will first need to open the face plates. You will need to press the faceplate release triggers in a specific order, and it's important to be as precise and as careful as possible. Locate the small button on Freddy's face, just under his right cheek, and press it. Great. Now locate the button under his left cheek and press it. Great. Now carefully locate and press the button next to Freddy's right eye. Great. Now carefully locate and press the button just above Freddy's nose. Good job. The faceplates should now be open. Locate and press the small button on the underside of Freddy's endoskeleton jaw. Excellent. The chest cavity should now be open. Remove the power module from the chest cavity. Great work. You will now be required to remove the secondary power module from the Bonnie hand puppet. Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Sup, Yuki? Where are you, sir? Damn it.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module.
Where the look? Oh, the button? Okay, so I gotta wait until like half his body's out.
Press the large black button beneath Bonnie's bow tie to release the power module. Great job. You've acquired both power modules. This completes your tasks for the night. Please exit the building through Funtime Auditorium, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
She can make balloons. Have you seen her make balloons? Oh, Daddy, let me go to her.
Shh, be still and quiet. You've been sleeping for quite a while. I think they noticed that you never left the building last night. The cameras were searching for you, but they couldn't find you. I have you hidden too well. I kidnapped you.
Okay.
Don't be afraid. I'm not going to hurt you. I am only going to keep you for a little while. Try not to wiggle, though. You're inside something that came from my old pizzeria. I don't think it was ever used. At least not the way it was meant to be used. Too dangerous. It's just big enough for one person to fit inside, but just barely.
Is this a Springtrap suit?
You're in the scooping room. Do you know why they call it the scooping room? It's because, dummy, this is the room where they use the scooper. I thought that would be obvious. Isn't that a fun name for something? The scooper. It sounds like something you would use for ice cream, or custard, or sprinkles. It sounds like something you would want at your birthday party to ensure that you get a heaping portion of every good thing. I wonder, though, if you were a freshly opened pint of ice cream, how you would feel about something with that name. Thankfully, I don't think a freshly opened pint of ice cream feels anything at all. Uh-oh. It sounds like someone else is in the
Super
building.
duper pooper scooper.
Okay, bring her over. Forward. More. Okay, stop. Set her down. Watch the step.
What happened to it this time? Just seems like these things can't go a day without breaking down.
Who knows? It's always the same, man. Some kind of hardware malfunction.
Well, hey, I'll be somewhere in 15 minutes, and this place gives me the creeps. Can we just get this over with?
It's all automated. We don't have to be here for it. Just get her on the rollers and we can go.
Whoa, this is like the... Oh, hi, Ballora.
There's something very important that I've learned how to do over time. Do you know what that is?
No.
How to pretend. Do you ever play make-believe? Pretend to be one way when you are really the other. It's very important. Ballora never learns, but I do. They think there is something wrong on the inside. The only thing that matters is knowing how to pretend.
the flip?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay, so does it give me a hint what to do with, like, do I need to not make too much noise, or what were the controls? Okay, wiggle.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Two on each side. No, yeah, there's 8. Do I have to do them individually, or does it just do each one? But what do I do with the puppet?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
This is the one I'm weakest for. So.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay, what is this damn puppet? I don't...
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get...
I don't get it. Like, I can't tell with this one. Like, this one I don't understand. I don't want videos. I just want...
I'll open the faceplates for you.
Okay.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I can't tell where the puppets are. And am I supposed to be hitting something else for the spring lock, or...
open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
I don't know. I can't understand this mechanic. Like, quite honestly, I'm just like, huh? Okay. Play in places.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
Oh.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay. Okay, so I didn't know you could physically see them. Oh, okay, okay. So I need... So throw. Just... I already messed up. Okay. I know you had to beat that minigame correctly.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
See, I don't get it, because I see the red light, but I don't know... Do I have to aim at a specific spring lock? Oh, wow. You're the triple. See if I'm here. Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay. You're the... Okay, so I need the triple for you. That had to go back. Oh, and there's a jump after that. See, I don't get this mechanic at all. Like, do I focus on one specific one? Or does it do all of them? I don't get this mechanic at all.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I don't get it. Like, literally, I'm trying to figure this part out, and I don't get it. Like, everything else in this has been easy. Like, everything up to this point has made sense. This one, I'm like, okay, what the hell am I doing?
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
Apparently, you had the last 3 minutes with
I'd
this, too.
recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
I don't get it. Please. Because I'm wondering if this is different from the PC version. Okay, so you have to time that jump perfectly. Wow, that's a hard jump to make. Okay. That's a hard minigame as well. Yes, please. Whoops. Stream manager. Yeah, I don't know if there's an individual spring lock thing here.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way
there's like not a button.
Cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
It didn't mention anything about the A button. Get off me. It didn't mention anything about the X button for this. Okay, now I get it. Hello? That time it just wouldn't knock him off. Okay, now I understand the gameplay. So you understand why I was getting annoyed, right? They didn't say press X for this. They gave me 3 buttons. Unless the X button is... Yeah, very true.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Yeah, because wiggling causes you to lose your progression on these. Excuse me. If they get in, do they kill you, or... Oh, shit. Okay, I know you're supposed to be able to make that jump over the cupcakes. It's the only way you can actually truly win this. Wait a minute, if I go up here... That's the only way I can think of making that. Okay, so the ones going into your chest cavity doesn't matter. Okay, so you just have to worry about the ones that are on the sides. Okay. I call mulligan on my first, like, 8 deaths on this one because there's no button saying what to do for the actual spring locks.
Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Get off. Okay, so them coming into the chest cavity is not the issue. Gonna focus on. God, they're like spiders. And one of them must have got it. Okay. Kind of starting to figure it out. Because as soon as you said, like, you had to do the spring locks individually, I'm like, how? There's no indication of doing them individually. This is hard. Like, I definitely think this would be easier on PC because you can move the mouse directly where you need to go.
I'll open the faceplate. For you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do
so that one's fine. That one needs to go.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Okay, so I don't have to mess with the. Okay, so I don't have to mess with a few of them at the beginning.
Trust me.
guess the ones coming in your vision are just a distraction. So unsettling. Do you just not worry about the ones on the side? Because they don't seem to do anything. Weird. It seems like just worrying about the spring locks is the way to go.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way.
Go away. Go away. Go away. Okay.
They can find it
Okay,
on the
I'm
cameras.
still confused
Now,
by this.
all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Welcome in. Hello, I'm Tyler. Welcome in. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow as well. Get off. Are you a fan? Hey, what's up, Mad Dog? How you doing? I appreciate it. Doing well. Trying to get this stupid minigame done. You need to go first. I've died about 10-15 times because there was no designation on the console version that you were supposed to press these with the X button, so I died like 10 times before even realizing it. Ooh, Minecraft. I can't see. Thank you for the shoutouts, Fen. Ooh! What type of mod? Please go a little faster, please go a little faster. Ooh, Sky Factory! I've always wanted to do that, but I don't have the, I can get you out of there. So some of these move faster. This one needs to go. Fuck! I hate this stage. Out of all...
I'll open the faceplates for you.
I can definitely see that.
That way they can find you on the cameras.
Should I just not worry
Now
about
all
bumping?
you have to do
Because that seems to not be
is
working at
wait.
all. I do appreciate the raid.
That you keep the spring locks
We
wound
have been
up.
systematically
Your
being like me and
breathing
run
and
out of
heartbeat are
materials.
causing them to come
Apparently,
loose.
it gets better once you're able to
You don't
automate
want them
things.
to get too loose. Trust me.
I'm not even going to worry about wiggling, because that seems to kill me. I'm just going to worry about keeping these wound up. Automation comes into play. It's easy to keep materials, but doing it all by hand is not easy. Yeah, I could believe that. How far is this one? About halfway. Just get up a little more. Get you guys up a little bit. So just like a little tap of a wiggle will knock them off. Get out. Just tap it. Oh boy. You're farther along with that one. Appreciate it. One thing is... Okay, so yeah, when it goes to full round, that's when the marionette gets you. Damn it. Honestly, I'm gonna just see what happens if you don't try bumping at all and you just focus on the spring traps. My god, we've been stuck on this, what, 30 minutes? 35, 30, 40 minutes already?
Plates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
Also, how am I fixing this? With my tongue?
All you have to do is wait.
That one's fine. Work on this one.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me. Not even focusing on you.
This kind of reminds me of, like, having to keep the music box wound in 2, but on 10 different settings. I'm watching you guys. Okay, something at the bottom must have been unwound. Do they go at different speeds? I've actually never noticed. Do they go at different speeds? Like each one? Interesting.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose.
Okay, so only worry about the ones that are unwound. So that one's good. This one needs to be wound. Those are good. Get over here, check these out. On your way over, just wind them up a little more. Okay. Not watching a video.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now,
okay, hold on. Stuff you need to keep the marionettes and the marionettes from killing you by tightening the spring locks on the right side. The locks are about to break. You need to tighten them quickly. Don't want any of them red, but if 5 or more are red at the same time, you get the death screen. Until the locks are fully tightened, dot is set all the way to the top center point. Locks, tap AD to wiggle back and forth, which knocks the marionettes off you, but also loosens the locks more. Okay, so the ones in the center you don't have to worry about. It's just the ones crawling up the side. So I think one got up the side that time.
Is wait.
That one's good.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Focus on the bad ones first. One must have crawled up the left side. Interesting. Okay, so if I keep that pattern that I had before, I should be fine. God, we've been going almost 2 hours.
I'll open the faceplates for you.
Alright.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do
I did not. I just did it though. Thank you.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Nothing there. Saw you up there. Okay, the center one. Excuse me. When the middle's low. These I can get through. Check up left. Wait on that one going up a little bit. Keeping track of it. Get off me. Same thing as the other side. Work our way back. That means spring lock on the left side must have... This is really, really hard. No, that's true. Like, I had a system going.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
This one. Okay, so the ones at the bottom you want to redo before you move over. Okay, you don't matter. The one issue is my camera's over the one spring lock. This side should have been that low. Let's take a quick look there. Okay. Got you covered. Ooh, these are bad. Okay, you're almost done. Fuck, okay. I had a rhythm going and then I broke it. Oh, sweet. Try this again. Okay, good. Okay, I want that, that's the triple, right? See if I can get to the end. Oh. Dude, jump. Okay. Trying to figure it, because I know you have to get every single kid, go to the ending, and then go back to the beginning. Okay, I had something going and I messed it up, so. This is really hard. Like, this one level.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
That one's fine. This one needs it.
All you have to do.
Okay, so 3 on this side need it.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
That one's fine. This one. That work on this side. Just now turning red. I can't keep up with them. I'm not crazy. This is really hard, right?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now,
you're good. You need a little bit.
All you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Well, he must have gotten up top. God damn it. Amount of balance you have to do with this. There's a menu option that will make this easier. Is it the dead zone size, or... Turn on wraparound cursor. Oh, here we go. Wraparound cursor?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
Well, that's helpful.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
I was like gonna like think like I needed to get over faster.
Trust me.
Yeah, because it takes too long going all the way over. Oh my god, that's so much faster. I was wondering what that did, to be quite honest. Literally, it was that timing of having to move the cameras from left to right, right to left that was killing me. Not by just moving it off screen, it automatically going over. That's just like completely takes a lot of the panic out of the stage. Get out of here. Let's go 3/4. let's just get you out of the red. It's that round right there because it looks like the spring locks go faster and faster. But that does make it easier.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have
Is it better to go like all the way, 3/4? What is the...
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay, you're there. I have plenty of time to get all these up. Get down. Get off while I can't see you. Still in just barely the danger area. I don't get what's... Unless the top one was bad. Man, you have to be... Should I focus on like just like going between and like having them at like the halfway mark?
I'll open the faceplates
towards the
for
end.
you. That way they can find you on
Especially
the
since I have the
cameras.
wraparound on.
Now all you have to do is wait.
Here.
I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Oh shit, it moved me. Oh, okay, that was my fault. I thought it was a cutscene for a second, but it was actually because I had the wraparound. It said I went off camera. That was my mistake. Okay, so I'll have to double check each side as I do this. Man, this is really, really hard. If anybody asks me, like, literally, what's the hardest normal night in a Five Nights at Freddy's game, this is the hardest one for me, for the regular nights.
They can find you on the cameras. Now,
this needs to be done. Oh, this is bad.
Is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Don't even worry about him until I have all these wound up. Because they won't come from the both sides, right? So if I just wait... Honestly, what killed me last time is the wraparound actually killed me, because it took me off the screen when I was in a mode for this side. So it caught me off guard. Red. There, did it again on accident. God damn it. How do I go from completely wound to not, like, that quickly? Just... This is infuriating. Like, this... I want to beat this, at least the regular mode. I know there's something that you have to do with the
find you on the cameras.
The baby minigame.
Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose.
Okay, so at the beginning,
you don't want them to
get them all loose. To the top.
Trust me.
Hello everyone, welcome in, or if you've been here the entire time, thank you for the lurk. I am still on this frickin' stage. Get off. Okay, so first 2 rounds, get them as high up as possible. Third and fourth round, I think 75% will be good. Because I don't think they'll come on both sides. That would kind of defeat the purpose of you having to pay attention to that much. Right? Bump them after I get this up. Alright, about 90% now. About 75 now. I can't keep track of everything. Oh, he was climbing. I forgot about that. That was my fault. But also, if I had wiggled, I would have been killed too. I don't think I want to wiggle him off early, though, because that would just mean another one would come sooner, right?
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you.
I am a confused human being.
Now all you have to
Good.
do
This one needs it.
is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay, I can definitely wait until I have all these up. You know what? Yeah, I think you actually have to keep these. That gives me enough time for about... Oh, they do come up both sides. I just have the X button down now. I'm not even trying to, like... Oh, come on. I don't get how to do this last part. Like, I have everything up to maximum, and then I turn for 1 second, and it's like, nope. Do I need to, like, crisscross at one point? Do I need to do the cha-cha slide while I'm doing this?
That way they can find you on the cameras.
That one's good. This one needs to go up.
All you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Okay, I just saw him come out. Get off. Okay, so they're about the same. I was gonna move to the other side. I also don't know if I shook him off because I was on the other side. Oh my freaking goodness. We've been here over an hour, haven't we? Just doing this one night. It didn't help like the first 20-30 minutes. I didn't know I had to hold the X button.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
I'm dying in the exact same spot. I don't know what to do.
Is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Stop it. Where's the other one? Okay, they're about the same height. Damn it, I was gonna wiggle. I kind of feel like I have the gist of this. It's just, it doesn't want to work. It doesn't want to work for me. Let me rephrase that. Again, let's just try getting to the end, because I need to get over to do that. Go. That's weird. It started moving left on its own. She started moving on her own.
I'll open the faceplate.
I didn't move left there.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Let him go a little bit. Two more here. Knock the other one off too, so that's good. About the same spot. The other one's a little ahead. He's starting. I do appreciate the fact that it's given me all these opportunities with this minigame. Excuse me, thank you. It's very finicky with the aiming. This is getting ridiculous, though. I mean, this is taking me longer than some of the last night stuff.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait.
I bet I'm right there, but I need that like extra 5 seconds.
Wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
So what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back down this way. Okay, they're now all set. Left one didn't come off. Damn it. So I should probably do 4 shakes. But that actually seemed to work. If you go up and then go down, you keep everything balanced on one side. If you just go up and then shift over, the ones at the bottom are going to be... the ones you do last are going to be unwound more.
That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Balanced. 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 Move over. Because I actually had everything almost like completely filled, and then I just didn't shake off the guy to the left. See you there. have no idea how long I'm going for. It says it's supposed to be 3 minutes. I have no way to put a timer. So I think you kind of just need to like do like a wave, like at the end. Flip.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras. Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Halfway. Damn it. I'd love a timer to know like how long this takes.
I'll open the faceplates for you. That way they can find you on the cameras.
No, stopwatch.
Now all you have to do is wait. I'd recommend that you keep the spring locks wound up. Your breathing and your heartbeat are causing them to come loose. You don't want them to get too loose. Trust me.
on. Oh, finally! Yeah, 3 minutes exactly for that. I was right there every time. Oh, an hour and a half being beat by like half a second.
As the moon rises, so also rises the tension between scorn lovers.
Oh my gosh.
Not my baby!
Vlad, you suck.
Wait, was that a vampire joke? That was so lame, Clara. Like I haven't heard that a million times.
Okay, well, how's this? I'm taking the car.
The joke's on you. It's a rental.
Well, the joke's on you. I set the thermostat to 90 before I left.
Good. I like it warm.
Good, because I also set the house on fire.
How will it all end?
Oh,
Passion,
Jesus.
the tension, the
That was an
intrigue.
hour of me dying in the
Tune in
exact same
tomorrow
spot, and
for
I
the
think I had like
exciting
2
conclusion.
seconds left. Because I was like, I felt that timing. I'm like, okay, so I'm right there. I'm about to die. But because I actually went to the top, which was the spot that was like the late. That was the spot that was the latest.
Welcome back to your last day on the job. That is, the last day of your first week. Some of the most valued qualities that we like to see in new employees are determination, fearlessness, and a genuine disregard for instinctive self-preservation. You've earned your 1-week bonus, which will be given to you in the form of a delightful gift basket, the cost of which will be taken out of your next paycheck. We have gift baskets containing fruit, nuts, flowers, and of course the ever-popular cash basket. Using the keypad below, please enter the first few letters of the gift basket you would like to receive. It seems you had some trouble with the keypad. I see what you were trying to type, and I will auto-correct it for you. Thank you for selecting Exotic Butters.
Alright, so we're going to try to do the main game.
Please be aware that there are
Then we
still
have
2
to just
technicians
die a
on site
lot,
today.
and then we have to get
Try to
that,
avoid interfering with their work if possible. Also, feel free to ask them why they are still there and encourage them to go home.
What? I never died to the baby. Which means I need to die. I think there's a trophy in here to dying to every enemy. So far I've died to everything. I'll probably do another stream of this in the future, though, because there is the custom night stuff to do. But I think you have to get the
Motion
true
trigger.
ending to...
Entryway vent.
I think you have to do the true ending in order to unlock it. Which is doing the Ballora thing, the baby thing.
Let's check on Ballora and make sure she's on her stage. Great. Now let's check on Funtime Foxy.
She was not on stage.
Great. It looks like everything is as it should be in Funtime Auditorium. Your task today will involve more maintenance work. Circus Baby had a rough day and is in need of repair. You will be required to reach the parts and service room by once again sneaking through Funtime Auditorium. As always, please proceed with caution.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened. Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it.
On your cheek? What? Not seeing a button on your cheek. Chin. I see the smudges and everything. Thank you, Yuki. Actually, I do have dimples. Annie Hyphen likes to push them like a button. I'm not seeing a button on the cheek. Anybody want to chime in? Seriously though, anybody see a button? That's side of the head, so I don't know if I count that as cheek. Cheek would be like here or here. Hello? Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything either. We're this close for the main ending, so... FNAF... Sister location... Night 5... Oh, okay. There's a white thing on the lower right red circle. I think it's a scrape, because I think I pressed that. That's not helping me. It's just honestly not helping me. Don't want that either. Okay. Hidden button on her cheek, it said, right? That's no, so I wouldn't count that there. Yeah, it gives me, the wiki gives me... Where is the cheek button on baby? Okay, I don't care about that. I just want to... Excuse me? Oh, now I see it. It's in the glare. You guys can see it now when you don't have the flashlight on it. It's like right here.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 5, 5, 8.
Okay, so now I know what I'm doing. Oh, flip. Alright.
Fredtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened. Motion trigger, parts and service.
Okay, take two on
Great
this.
job
Okay.
reaching parts and service.
But if you have
Circus
the light
Baby
off
has
of her
been
right above her
deactivated for
right
an
cheek.
unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it. There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 1.
Oh my god, that is so hard to do on a controller. What the hell? Do I have to wait for her to talk, or can I just go straight into the...
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened. Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby
I
has
gotta
been
wait.
deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
And the number's random.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed.
I just want to beat the main
I'm going to
game.
be taken to the
I'm
scooping
gonna
room
have to
soon.
do...
But it's not going to fix what's wrong.
I'm gonna have to do this on the side until
What
I
is
can get the
bad
2-star,
is always left behind.
which is doing her minigame.
Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it. There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me.
Oh my god.
Enter the code carefully. 7.
Oh my god, that is so touchy. I can turn the mouse sensitivity down. The cursor sensitivity. That might help. Okay, that's a little too much. Okay, that might be a little better. Okay. So I can use this to move the mouse around, and then I can use the left one to just move through. I gotta go through that dialogue session again. My god, this game. This is the longest I've taken on a Five Nights game. Mostly because of Night 4, though. 1 had nothing.
Motion
2 was
trigger,
simple.
Parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby
Skip.
has been deactivated for an unknown
I really wish I
reason.
could skip.
It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Okay. I have to find... That should be enough. Just do that just a little more.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again.
Having to go through this dialogue
There is
is
something
really,
bad
really annoying.
Inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon.
The sad
But
thing
it's
is, I
not
just looked it
going
up.
to
The
fix
bad
what's wrong
ending
with
is the
me.
true ending.
What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice. There is a button on my cheek. You must find it. There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me.
No.
Enter the code carefully. 1, 4, 3, 6, 3, 1, 3.
Come on! I got through 5 of them. That would be so much easier with mouse and keyboard. Oy! Alright, so I turned down the sensitivity. I actually don't think it was that bad. But the first few times, it was like, pew, pew. It's like, I can't control that.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
The fact you have to wait through like 2 to 3 minutes of dialogue and then possibly die is annoying as hell.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service.
Yeah, because I can't
Circus
push the
Baby
button.
has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Especially considering it's like I literally get through the dialogue, I push the button, and then I risk dying in 5 seconds.
Can you hear me?
So I had to wait 3 to 4 minutes of dialogue
Remember how
just
I
to get
said
this
I could
one.
pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday.
The sad
Something
thing
bad
is her
always
minigame
happens.
is actually integral to
want
what
it
she was
to
saying in the
happen
story.
There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be
Is everyone
fixed.
actually caught up on the lore? Because I didn't
I'm
understand
going
certain
to be
things
taken to the
at
scooping
first, and then
room
I kind
soon.
of started figuring
But
things
it's
out
not
little by
going to
little.
fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind. Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful.
Oh my god, this is literally the longest I've spent on a 5 nights on stream.
In the room.
It's because I'm just trying to get I'm trying to get 1
Ballora
star
will not
on
return
this.
to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body.
I need to explore a little
You must
more.
be
And actually, from what I found out, the
You must remain calm.
movie that just came out is actually based on the book series, not literally
There
the
is a
games.
button on my cheek. You must find it and press it.
Okay.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 1, 6, 4, 8, 3, 3, 4, 7, 1, 1. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the card that you find inside.
Hatch should have opened? What? Huh? Oh.
Now you must turn back. I will guide you through Funtime Auditorium so you can reach the scooping room. When you are there, I want you to destroy this body. Put the card into your handheld device, and I can continue to speak to you. Now, press the green button to your left. This will send me to the scooping room.
imagine one of the hardest parts about this game is pressing buttons on a keypad.
You must follow my instructions in Funtime Auditorium. Ballora is going to follow you. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid. Go back now. Go forward.
Thanks. Please tell me I don't have to do the dialogue again. Fuck you.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
That is the endoskeleton of Ennard.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me?
I don't want the steam one. Oh, no.
Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something bad inside of me. I'm broken. I can't be fixed. I'm going to be taken to the scooping room soon, but it's not going to fix what's wrong with me. What is bad is always left behind.
All right,
Will you help me? I want you to save what is good, so the rest can be destroyed and never recovered. But you must be careful. Ballora is here, in the room with us. Ballora will not return to her stage. Ballora will not return to her body. You must be careful. You must remain calm and listen to my voice.
Not what I want.
There is a button on my cheek. You must find it and press it.
Do I just... Wait, do I just run the...
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 2 5 8 2 4 2 9 7.
I heard a meh. Well, I get to try this frickin' again. Oy vey. That's fine. Oh, if I could skip the dialogue, this would be so much easier. I'm actually probably going to have to do a second stream of this. No!
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
It's the fact you had to sit through all this dialogue. If I could literally just push the button and
Motion
start this...
trigger, parts and service.
But no,
Great
I have
job
to wait for
reaching
all this
parts and
dialogue.
service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. Remember how I said I could pretend? The cameras are watching. I must be careful not to move. Something bad happened yesterday. Something bad always happens. I don't want it to happen again. There is something...
Oh!
There is a passcode that you must
Okay, so when she starts talking, you can skip her dialogue.
Me. Enter the code carefully.
Okay.
2, 6, 6.
Damn it. Okay, you can skip her dialogue. But only her dialogue. You can't skip the beginning of it. This is so frustrating.
Maintenance vent opened.
Because it's literally just the system. Like, it's hard to hit a keypad, especially when the keypad's at an angle. So it's completely unfair. Close, close.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service.
So she has to start
Circus
talking, and
Baby
then you
has
kind of
been
spam
deactivated
after
for
she
an
starts
unknown
talking.
reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 4, 8, 7, 5, 8, 2, 2, 8, 9, 2. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the card that you find inside. Now you must turn back.
Okay. So I guess I just run, and when she says to turn.
You must follow my instructions in Funtime Auditorium. Ballora is going to follow you. She will try to catch you. I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid. Go back now.
So what,
Go
just
forward.
run?
Access denied.
Wait, which way was I facing? Excuse me? That's the secret door. Weird. Okay. I was hitting forward.
Maintenance vent opened.
Wait, is there a map?
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been
so
deactivated
this part I can't
for
skip,
an
but
unknown
when she starts
reason.
talking, I can skip
It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear?
Okay.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 5, 9, 5.
Fuck. I moved on the 5. I was like... Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, now I'm not as annoyed knowing that I can actually skip that scene. So this is the jump I need to figure out. Nope, still didn't get it. Because I need that for that. Okay, I survived it for the first time. Alright, it's that middle jump that gets me. Also, where's the... Oh! Oh, wait. No, that makes sense, because I would be able to go back and grab those. Okay.
Auditorium maintenance vent
Not as
opened.
annoyed anymore. Still annoyed with the mechanics, but not as annoyed anymore knowing now that I don't have to sit through 5 minutes of dialogue to die in 30 seconds.
Motion trigger, parts and service.
Great job reaching parts and service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor.
Not at all. I would have a lot more
will take it from there.
Control on a little tiny mouse pad, or number pad on a mouse and keyboard.
Can you hear me? I'm pretending. There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 7, 8, 4, 2, 1, 8, 7, 4, 8, 7. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the car. Now you
I
must
just
turn
want the
back.
regular ending.
I will guide you. You must follow my instructions in Funtime Auditorium. Ballora is going to follow you. She will try to catch you.
Okay.
I will help you avoid her. She will not follow you inside the scooping room. She is afraid.
Okay.
Go forward.
Okay, I went into the room. Wait, do I die if I just use my flashlight? But I did that and I died because I ran into the room that wasn't allowed. I was just trying to see if I was in the right area.
Funtime Auditorium maintenance vent opened.
Do I not want to run
Motion
into the
trigger,
second part?
Parts and service.
Apparently
Great
you can't
job
use your
reaching parts and
flashlight.
service. Circus Baby has been deactivated for an unknown reason. It's your job to make sure she is structurally stable and secured to the conveyor. Our technicians will take it from there.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
There is a passcode that you must enter before you can retrieve me. Enter the code carefully. 5, 1, 3, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 3. Good. A hatch should have opened. Take the... Now you must turn back.
Mission go. So I'm just going to slowly walk, and I'm going to hope... I I will. I'm gonna have to cut off in a moment anyway. I'm getting frustrated with this.
You must follow my... Go forward. Stop. Go forward and left. Keep going. Stop. Be silent. Go forward and left. Stop. Go forward. You are almost there. Stop. She is right in front of you. Don't move. He is here to help, Ballora. He is not here to hurt us. Ballora, he is here to help us. Go forward again. Ballora is behind you. She is afraid of the scooping room. She will not follow you.
Oh, regular ending.
Warning, you've entered a highly dangerous area. You have entered from Maintenance Hatch 1B, reserved for cleaning and repair of the scooper. Entering this side of the room is strictly prohibited by unauthorized personnel.
There's Ballora, there's Funtime Freddy, and Funtime Foxy.
You are in the scooping room now. Funtime Foxy has already been here today. Funtime Freddy has already been here today. Ballora has already been here today. Circus Baby has already been here today. I've been out before, but they always put me back. They always put us back inside.
Oh Jesus! There's Ennard in
nowhere for us to hide here.
the window.
There is nowhere to go when we look like this. But if we looked like you, then we could hide. If we looked like you, then we would have somewhere to go. The scooper only hurts for a moment.
Hi, Ennard. Ugh.
Don't tell Daddy that I'm here. I wanted to watch a show too. I don't know why he won't let me come see you. You're wonderful. Where did the other children go?
Oh, Jesus. Alright, so that is the main ending, true ending, because there's stuff that happens in other games that accentuate or kind of project more into that later. Oh, thank you. I will be doing more of this. And then it's the eyes. Oh, okay. That was the most frustrating of the Five Night games so far. I did love all the voice acting though. But that is another game done. I have to get off as soon as the credits are done. I have to take care of a chore before dinner. I was not expecting to take this long on this game, because every other Five Nights game has taken an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we're going roughly past the 3-hour mark. So thank you very much for joining in. Thank you for giving me that little push I needed to get through this. I was thinking about it. No stream tonight because I want to rest up for our fun night tomorrow. Our fun day tomorrow. It is Hyphen and I's anniversary outing to the theme parks. So we'll be doing Universal as well as Halloween Horror Nights. So I'm going to rest up for tonight, and then we might do a stream tomorrow night if I'm not that tired. Probably be tired, so I may not stream at all tomorrow. It would be good because I could take a day off because I've streamed at least twice, 4 or 5 days in a row, but I've been enjoying it, the hell out of it. But stay tuned for that. Isn't there more? Or no? Okay, it's just the end doing the shaky thing. Okay, so there is more that I have to do. Ooh, extras. Just want to see. There is more that I have to do in this. I will work on it afterwards. But thank you all. Yeah, so what we're going to need to do is we need to beat the baby game, the one where we're doing the cupcakes and everything, the cakes and everything, and then we have to get into that room in the top right that says private. But you only can do that if you beat her little mini game. So that'll be for another time. I'll try to get that mini game done off screen. That way we don't have to worry about it. Because literally to do that, I just have to die over and 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 over again, which is going to be annoying. So easiest thing would be just to get to that thing, open up the thing, let Ennard kill me, and then get back to that bud. We will get that going on another stream, because we have the true ending, or the fake ending, which is the good ending, and then custom night, which we'll be doing later. But I have to get going, I have to do a chore, and then I will see you guys probably Monday for a little bit, and I'll let you guys know what's going on. So have a great, thank you, I'll see you guys later. Alright, bye, thank you Fen, bye bye.